Don't feel bad when I'm down, I'ma be okay. This Shrek gon' come right back around and smack the BOA. Only the members gon' come round and see us down one. We gon' battle Tom Brady on a shotgun. Knew I was finna be great when I came out the wound. They hate that I'm a butterfly that came out that cocoon.
So homies and homies,
Hey, though, homie.
back again. I'm about to pull the front bumper off. I want to up the boost on this L Super Boost though. Dang on wastegate is basically the front of the automobile. And it's hard as heck to get in there to change that spring. So what I usually do is just take off the front bumper. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's actually easier just to pull off the front bumper to change that wastegate spring than it is to try to fiddle around in there like that.
What the fuck is that?
So I'm gonna pull off this front bumper, get to that wastegate, pull that spring out. I think I got like a 5-pound spring in there, something ridiculous like that. So I'm about to get it tuned on E85. I'm gonna put a 10-pound spring in there, and I have a boost controller, manual boost controller. So I had a 5-pound in there, and then I would just up it with this. But since I'm going big or go home, I'm gonna put a 10 in there and just up it from 10 with this. You know what I'm saying? You felt me? Alright, let me get the bumper off. For those who don't know how to remove the front bumper, it just got 10 screws to go across here. Them 10, they look like this right here now, boy. And then you got one right there. You got one 10mm screw right here. Then you know you got that Phillips screw that be tucked away in here. You got to get that Phillips screw out of there. And if you have the what you call this thing, the dust cover, you're gonna have a 10mm screw in that hole right there. There's another one over here somewhere. Yeah, that's the other one right there. And after that, you can pull this thing off. Don't pull it all the way off though, because remember you got electrical connectors going to the blinkers right here. But I ain't gonna take them off. I'm just gonna pull the bumper down and set it on the ground, leave all that connected, and voila. Now I can get in here at this wastegate right here. This thing right there. Now boy, that's called a wastegate, okay? So I'm gonna take these Allen bolts around here, probably about, I think like 9 of them, something like that, and then the spring is on the inside. I put that cap off, and this the spring that was in here. This Mama Jamma. You can see that's the back part. I got it off. That's the spring that came out. And this is the spring that's going in. What's up, homie?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Oh, okay.
Say hi to the YouTubers, Luke. Hi, like and subscribe. Make sure you
Hey man, what's that little pink thing hanging out?
What the fuck?
Ugh. This is the spring that's going in. This one was in here, but I took it out when I bought the boost controller. So this one, you see this bad boy right here, this thing was like 5 PSI, maybe 7, something about 5 or 7. This one right here, if I'm mistaken, it's like 10. This is a little stiffer. It's like this, man. You want to roll a little bit? Put your 5-pound in there. You want to go fast? Put your 10-pound in there. You want to blow your shit up? Put all of them in there. I don't care.
The charge is yours.
For a heads up, it's good to have your little C-clamp. Depending on the tension, when you put that spring in there, you got to compress it so you can get these bolts back in, so you can put the cap back on it. And sometimes that could be pretty tough depending on the strength of your forearms. You know what I'm saying? If you got forearms like Popeye, then you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put that spring, the 10-pound in there, put the lid on top, and I'm going to do it with my hand. This is my C-clamp right here. I don't need no tools. You know what I'm saying? I just hold it like that. I just... Space them out. Once you get this cap on there and you get finished muscling,
Spit that shit out, man!
put some force on this thing to push those springs in so these bolts could touch thread on the other side. You see that right there? Put the bolts, space them out. Okay, you got one here, I got another one right there, and I got one right there. So when you put the one at the top, the bottom go try to flare out. So that's why I put one at the bottom, so to keep the bottom from pressing out. And then I put one on the side over here to keep this side from pressing out. But luckily, I got my Camaro behind me. So I took my butt cheeks right here and I put my butt cheeks, okay, right against the bumper of this Camaro. And I used it for leverage. And I was pushing. And when I say pushing, I was pushing. It's coming! It's coming! And I finally got this dang on thing to bite down so I could put a dang on bolt through it. So let me put the rest on back in.
That's all, folks. She's all back together, ready for that dyno tune. DFR, we're coming for you.
Bar the windows. Try to hide. They're coming.